Boaters, Milo here. I thought I'd do a quick blog on how to empty an L-sand, because when you talk to boaters, eventually the conversations all revolve around poo. So I've got my cassette, and I'm here at Hazelmere Marina. So I'm just going to do you a quick rundown. Now, not all of them have grates. Some of them have a hole here so you can actually tip in properly, but the grate is there to stop stuff going down there that you will block up the drain. So get some water running and flush. First thing you got to do, make sure that is absolutely clear. You don't want it to come back up. And then rinse this out. This is your cap. Get that and make sure that's well out of the way. You don't want to lose that down there either. Then you want to empty. The next bit's kind of gross, but it has to happen. Sorry. Try and get it right in there. It's gonna be gross. It always is. And then rinse. I would rinse out at least 3 times. And then I'll do something with some disinfectant. I'll show you that in a minute. There's always going to be stuff caught in it. Ooh. It happens. It's alright, it's just water. It's just a bit of water. How you doing that? You holding your nose?
No, I'm alright.
You're alright, okay. Keep going. Was that 2 or 3?
That was 2.
That was 2. You've got to rinse this till it's clear. Very important. Yeah, give it a good rinse until it's clear.
Eat your dinner out of that.
And what I like to add is the secret ingredient. Some cheap, thick disinfectant. You can pick up this stuff in, like Tesco's or Sainsbury's will do like a value range. It'll cost like 34 pence. That's nothing. That's not even the price of a chocolate bar. And not that I'm trying to add in the image of a chocolate bar while I'm doing this. Get that in there and then disinfect the inside of it. That will keep it non-smelling when you're storing it, and also just will clean it. The problem is most people just don't put any glue or anything inside these. They just use them over and over and over again, and then when they get grubby they throw them away, and then you have to buy a whole new set.
That's just silly.
Well, it's just wasteful. It's wasteful. These things will last for a very, very long time if you use them right. So now you're going to create a lot of foam. And then when you disinfect, you can pour all around there, because then you're disinfecting the whole of the L-sand. Which then makes it nice for anyone else who's going to use it. And then you flush again.
Oh, it smells so nice. It smells like a pine forest.
It smells like a pine forest. Another way to make the business of emptying your L-sand a little bit nicer is get a little bit of Vicks Vapor Rub and rub it around your nostrils.
Excellent advice.
Now, obviously I've left a little bit of tissue paper there, as can often happen. So now, and sometimes a little stick off the bank or something like that. Good, just to get. And now that brings me to my top 5 rules for the loo. Empty it regularly. Do not let it fill right up to the top, because then it's heavier, and when you're moving it and it's bumping around, it will leak. Don't put anything down your toilet that you haven't already eaten. Lots of people will put all sorts of things into their cassette toilet. cigarette butts, all sorts of things, and when it goes into the system, it blocks up very, very easily. Get yourself some thin toilet paper. Do not buy the luxury toilet paper with 5 or 6 layers that's really, really thick and indulgent, because that will go into your cassette and probably get stuck in your cassette or stuck into the pipe. Get yourself some pine disinfectant. Just a cheap one, value one, costs 34 pence. And rule number 5, when you're pouring your cassette away, make sure you get it right in there. You really don't want to get it splashed all over you or all over your shoes. It's really, really not nice. Just a couple more things. Some people often ask me what is the best way to make sure that this whole process doesn't smell as much or smell as bad, because it's a bit unpleasant, let's face it. First one, like I said earlier, the Vicks vapor rub around the nostrils works a treat. Consider becoming a vegetarian. Become a vegetarian, cut down on your alcohol, and your poo won't smell as much, okay? Add a little bit more blue into your holding tank and make sure that there is enough blue in there to break down whatever's in there. Make sure you sluice out with disinfectant like I showed you in the clip. Okay, that's about it. So that's it. That's the end of the blog, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it or found this useful, please subscribe. There'll be plenty more things to come from myself, Mylo. Flow with Mylo. Hashtag flow with Mylo. Thank you very much. Oh, and don't forget to wash your hands.